Zanzu statement relnak translate Lane Susana le tu bia play tham kha kan somna
ခုနစငါချင်းမြောက်ချင်းမျိုးတန်းနဲ့တဝန်စွာဖတ်ကြားပေးဖို့ရလဲဆူဇာနာမှာအင်္ဂလိပ်လိုဖတ်ကြားပြီးပိုပြက်လေထားမှာချင်းလိုဖတ်ကြားပေးဖို့ရစင်မြင့်ပွေတို့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Everyone, happy Chin National Day. The emergence of Chin National Day, Chimipuni Achwakna. The Chin National Day is a special, significant day for the Chin people, as it has been the historic milestone that has opened up a new chapter for them. 60 years ago, more than 5,000 representatives from all over Chinland held a conference in Phalam town to determine the future of the Chin people. The Chin National Day indicates that Chin nationality has own identity and was a peaceful and independent, self-governing state. The Chin National Day defines our distinct identity, culture, language, and tradition. This celebration recalls our identity and our unity as Chin people. Today, this celebration reminds us of our existence as Chin wherever we are, whether we find ourselves in the United States, Europe country, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, India, Australia, or Canada. Celebrations are taking place to commemorate Chin National Day. The first Chin nationalism was demonstrated in Southern Chin Hills, the first Chin political organization. Chin National Union was formed on the 20th of February 1928. This took place in Mangtunu village in Minda Township in southern Chinland by a young patriot, Pu Hon Tumong and Pu Lo Haling. The CNU conference held in southern Chin state in 1934 prepared the memorandum demanding 9 points, including independence for the Chins along with Burma, and sent it to the British government in Rangoon, the capital of Burma. After 10 years following this demand, the representative of the British and that of the CNU held a meeting in Minda Town on the 20th of February 1938. When the British representative announced their opposition to these demands, the Chin immediately staged a demonstration and drove the British representative out of the town. Many Chin leaders, including government servants, took part, about 2,000 of them. Moreover, 36 Chin Saigal headmen appointed by the British resigned from their posts and joined the demonstration. Consequently, 79 Chin leaders, including Pu Hon Tumong, were arrested. They were first thrown in Gangor jail and then in Phalam and Didim jails in northern Chinland. In Phalam and Didim, the Chin leaders received widespread sympathy contrary to the British expedition, and they were transferred to Qatar in Kachin state, where they were kept in custody and until they were free following the Japanese invasion. The Chin leaders continued their struggle until independence was gained, and they laid down the foundation for democracy on the 20th of February 1948 at Phalam Conference. Burma got its independence on January 4, 1948, and the first Chin National Day was enacted on February 20, 1948. When Burma gained independence on the 4th of January 1948, the new government was formed in accordance with the 1947 Constitution of the Union of Burma. According to this constitution, the Chin Hill became Chin Special Division, and the majority of the Chin Affairs Council Burmans voted for the Chin leader Pu Hon Tumong as the first Minister of Chin Affairs. His first priority were to lay down the foundation for a democratic administration system in Chinland. He immediately formed the Chin Hill Inquiry Commission to inquire the wishes of the people. Consequently, a conference was held in Falam from the 10th to 22nd of February 1948 for this purpose. The meeting was held in Falam on February 20, 1948. Wu Wumtumong, the Chin Affairs Minister, was chairman. Captain Mang Tung Nonon was the secretary and Wu Liamtung was the patron of the meeting. Among many motions and resolutions made during this conference, the first majority of the representative, 5,000 against 17, voted to abolish hereditary chieftainship, administrative system, and federalism, and to establish a democratic administrative system in accordance with the people's wishes. This voting took place on the 20th of February 1948, hence the 20th February became the Chin National Day, which is being observed every year by the Chins since then. That was the day when a new day began for the Chin people. The Chin National Day was born. The observation of the occasion of the Chin National Day through has been suppressed by successive Burmese military dictator up to this day using every available means. First, they tried to change it into Chin Special Division Day, and since the Chin Special Division became Chin's Day according to the 1974 Constitution promulgated by force by the military dictator, they made several attempts to change the occasion into Chin Day. Today, the Burmese military dictator banned to celebrate Chin National Day in Chinland, and they forced the Chin people to celebrate Chin Day instead of Chin National Day. And these suppressions were aimed at eliminating the democratic aspirations of the Chins and to destroy the distinct identity as a separate nationality. Therefore, it is our national obligation to preserve, promote, and safeguard the real essence of this historic and auspicious day, that is, the democratic aspiration, the ideal and dreams which were laid down by our forefathers more than half a century ago on the day. Thank you.